Good morning and welcome to the Treehouse. This is Kag with your View from Above tarot reading for Wednesday, August 21st. So I have shuffled my cards deeply before starting the recording. And we're going to do just a little more shuffle now. We're going to do a 9+1 reading for Wednesday and see what the energies are in place for midweek. We are in midweek. The end of August. In our town here where I live, we are about to welcome back the university students, and so things are going to be a little crazy in my neck of the woods for the next several days, which means that it's a shorter drive to the next town to get groceries than it is to try to get groceries here. So wherever you are, I hope that you are having a productive week. So let's look at this as the 9+1 energy readings for today. Here's the present. And here is the challenge. And last but not least, the advice, which is always what we're looking for. I just give them a little pat when I put them down. Just put a little blessing on each card. And there's Merriweather. We'll set the Centennial aside. Present energy for this morning is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the most intuitive of the major arcana. She knows deeply something. She doesn't always tell everybody what she knows, and so it can sometimes be somewhat secretive. So whatever is coming up for you this morning may be something you want to hang on to and not share, or maybe a surprising thing that you've just realized for today. So whatever she is that deep knowing inside of you where we don't really know how we know stuff, but we know something. And the challenge for today, Six of Cups. Six of Cups frequently is a card of nostalgia for some readers. For me, it is the earlier part of your life, that there was some experience that the inner child of your inner child has to tell the current you. Maybe something is coming up that is kicking off a memory that could be, who knows, pleasant or unpleasant, that is triggering this intuitional thinking today. But that is the challenge for today is, what is that inner child? What has triggered that inner child? And it could be positive as well as negative. It doesn't have to be negative always. But it is something that your younger self has to share with the current day you, which can sometimes be a real pleasant thing, reminding us of something that we really enjoyed doing when we were 5 or 6 years old. And the wisdom for today is the Magician, who makes things manifest. Some desire that you have, some project that you want to bring into the world is the wisdom here. And so just looking at these three cards, this inner knowing has some connection to an experience in the past that perhaps you would be advised to bring into this time. And it could be a feeling, some kind of a repaired feeling right from your childhood. We're all working on ourselves all the time, trying to be better people. And so as I look at this reading, I'm thinking, yeah, maybe that's what this is about today. What is it that we knew when we were younger, when we were more trusting, that we could bring into the world on this day? So let's look at some detail around the High Priestess. And we have two significant cards. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is the card of mastery. So you're really good at something that you do. He is working like crazy to get all of these pentacles out. And a reminder that pentacles are resources, not just money. But he is really good at what he does. And it may be that is what is driving this inner knowing. And interesting to find the Ten of Swords in the present energy as well. The Ten of Swords is the end. It is the end of something. And it is, well, it looks like a very dark card. There is a release in this card of knowing that this is the end. And maybe you've worked really hard to get to this end place, and whoosh, thank goodness it's over. And so that may be something that you know. While this is a really dark card, a couple of things. The sun is coming up over those brown mountains on the far side, and those dark clouds are clearing. Whatever the situation was, it is over. And whatever the realization is, remember that swords are logic and truth. There's the blessing hand here to say, yes, it's over. Let's bless it and let's move on. And perhaps that is what this knowing is about, and a willingness to get back to work on whatever the new project is or the new way of understanding things. So the challenge being something from the past, and the Seven of Swords with the Ace of Swords. So in the challenge area, we're looking at a lot of logic, clarity, and truth, which is probably highly related to the end of whatever this was, and this inner knowing that you have achieved through your mastery. So this has triggered something that you experienced perhaps as a young person. The Seven of Swords is a card of risk or a card of deceit. Or deception, and sometimes it's self-deception. And so there may be a piece of wisdom being given to you here that has been sort of blind to you. Maybe you have self-deceived yourself about something here, or just pretended that you didn't know it, or stuffed it really deeply. The Ace of Swords is a moment where you are successful in knowing something, in clearing away the cords that bind you. It is logic, it is truth, it is a gift from the holy. And here are those 6 little yods that point us to the Lovers, which is a choice. And swords cut through things. And so perhaps this self-deception, you've been given something that allows you to cut through some of these old perceptions that have come to your conscious mind by way of your intuition. So the wisdom is bringing whatever this new knowledge is to earth, as above, so below. The Seven of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So whatever this is that has happened obviously has left you with some I will say damage, right? We can't help ourselves. We get damaged through this life. And we learn things as a result of whatever difficulties that we have experienced. And at the end of this cycle, this fellow is looking around at what he has built to protect himself. And so this question says, do you need all of that in order to protect yourself? Maybe you do at this point. However, the Seven of Wands is a card of such self-awareness that you can defend yourself no matter what happens, and at any moment you can just pick up that wand and you can fight off whatever it is that's coming. Notice that he's not fighting those 6 wands, but he is prepared to defend himself at any given moment. This is a card of knowing who you are and being okay with the you that you are. And that is highly related to this intuitive knowing to say, I have come through this crap. I know something from the past, and I am prepared for whatever happens. Yes, I have my boundaries up, my guides up to take care of me. And I'm going to bring some new thing into being as a result of what has happened here. So pretty powerful reading for wherever it is that we are at the end. I just want to kind of count up the cards before we go any further. We've got 2 wands, and we've got 1 cup, we've got 3 swords, and we've got a pentacle, and 2 major arcana cards. And in the range of arcana, these are the 2 cards that follow the Fool. You will recall that the Fool is jumping off at a new beginning, and he is followed by the Magician, which is what takes that which is from above to the earth, and then the High Priestess, which is just knowing deeply within what needs to happen next. So let's look at the Merriweather card for today, and it is a major arcana. It is the card of the Star. And the Star is about having a hope and a wish at the end of some change. And that's significant at the end of something that has happened here, that there is a new hope, there is a new wish for how things can be different. And in order to get there, you're going to need that inner wisdom and be able to defend yourself as you think about whatever it is that you would like to bring into being right now on this side of what's happened here. So that is the reading for today. I hope that you found it helpful. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Remember that these readings are for the collective and may not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest. And I will hope to welcome you back tomorrow here at the Treehouse for another view from above. Blessings.